Hello everybody, Boston Tea Party here. Coming, well, with another one. Now, you're probably seeing pretty crappy angling here. Well, I'll put it to you blank. I built this one so big it's possible the game might crash. And while I'm talking, I don't feel like the game cutting out and just starting another live stream. So, yeah. This one took me at least a good couple of weeks, I'm not gonna lie. The house I got behind me, this ain't it. For those of you who are wondering, this house is actually my brother's Flawless's new office, Flawless Rage 2. And I'm currently, that's all I got done is just the outside and the inside layout, but I got nothing done yet, so these two are going to be bedrooms. I'll just give you the R&R now. It'll probably be done when I go do a live stream. And here will be a bathroom. And in here will be a basically kitchen, dining, and living room all in one. But that's enough about this. You're not here for that. I'm going to show you the big boy I built, the big mama. So, it's a hotel. And I used the abandoned amusement park or fun fair, whatever you want to call it. And like I said, the game could crash. So that's why I'm using my cell phone instead of actually just doing it live on live on YouTube. You'll see how monumentally big this thing is. And as you're all aware, I'm one I like to go big or go home. And trust me, I'll go big anytime I can. Pun intended. So, happy 2026, happy New Year to everybody. I know that's kind of late, but it is what it is, I guess. Hopefully this year's going good for you so far, and oh my god, it's dark. Hang on a minute. The flickering. I'm actually inside the place. I'm gonna make it daytime. Then I'll get outside real quick, and you can enjoy my fat, ugly face real quick. I'm gonna look down because I don't want you to see anything. Alright, come out front here. And most of you who know board games really well, you know where I'm going with this one. Welcome to the Boardwalk Inn. Oh my god, it's lagging. Here we go. Here we go. You can see what I mean by the frame rates. 4 floors of pure profit. Hello. So, as you pull in, I got my parking lot here. Not a whole lot I can do with that. You might as well say this has valet parking too. Oh, I still got some crap right there. Hold on. That's not good for the intro. Right. So now you come in here. Obviously, you have your main lobby. Where you check in, pay your nice $2,000 a night. And my fan's going kind of high on my PlayStation, so I know I'm probably pissing off the CPU. That's perfectly fine with me. Random generic pictures. I'm only going to show one bedroom because they're all the same, so. Fire alarm panel. Use your imagination. So in here, of course, like I said, every bedroom's the same. But I will go up to the 4th level so you can look out at the ocean or whatever. Nice long bathroom. just a fire strobe. So if you're in there dropping a nice log and a fire alarm goes off, even though you'll hear the squawking from from the room itself still. Fire extinguisher, fire alarm pull station, that good garbage. A clock. It is, yes, it is currently 7:45 my time, so I wish there was a mod I could do where if you actually no, where if you go to pull this thing, you can actually rig in like a fire alarm noise and the strobes would blink. That would actually be pretty sweet. But oh well. Like great old 1960 like coded fire alarm pull stations. And that's about it. Just more pictures. So far so good. Knock on wood, the game's actually holding up. In here you got just like a dining area, fireplace, small little dining. Turn off, you twat. Right. And if you come through here, well, small hallway. You got your big kitchen where a lot of the food can be prepared and all that good stuff. Simple lights. Of course, to keep it up with fire codes, you need one of those. Now, and of course here, you have the elevator, which obviously you need your warning. I don't know Spanish and nor do I really give a shit, so I didn't put it in Spanish. Just elevator not in service when fire alarm sounds. Your basic standard fire code stuff. And in here, you have your elevator. One of these lights actually turn on the... There we go. Kind of bougie. You can actually look straight up and outside to the sky. Windows all around, so yeah. And if the game crashes, obviously I'll load back in. I'm just gonna close these doors real quick. Actually, no, just these doors, because then I'll... Oh, whoa, damn. Speaking of lag, did that fireplace come back on? No, okay. That's just a fire escape to go outside, so if the fire alarms go off, like I said, elevator's not in service, so you'd have to use the stairs to... all the same stuff, like I said, apart from here, there's more garbage. Of course there is. You have your hotel gym. So you can get your workout on. And I'm going to try and sell this place. That's when I bet. That's why I'm willing to bet it's going to crash. It's when I go to sell it. You come out here. Oops, I never finished that. Oh well. You have your pool. And some seating. You know, the good works. So if you want to sit outside by the pool, you can. Then if you come in here, you just have your men's and women's room. So, you know, first aid kit in case someone gets themselves hurt. Right. I was going to put washers and dryers here, but as soon as the game crashed on me the second time, I knew it was no longer stable or suitable to do so. So, it is what it is. Alright, now that I showed you the gym and the pool area, I'll close those doors. And I'll show you the 4th floor, where I know it's all the same stuff, but just give you a sneak peek over the balcony. run about what you would expect for a $2,000-3,000 hotel per night. Of course, you know, phones in your room for room service, a Bible to say your prayers in case a tsunami comes or something. I may build them big, but I never promised to build them sturdy. So, and that all depends on how big the tsunami is too. So yeah, there's that. Right. Now, I'm gonna try and sell this place. Now, this place has broken me 3 times. So, I kid you not, when the game's crashed 2 times and it's broken me 3 times. So, but boy, what a beaut this was to build. Let me tell you. But I figured if I'm going to build something related to Monopoly Boardwalk, I had to build it bougie. I had to go posh. So, now you have your entryways here. Kind of wish they made a bigger gate. You know how they open like this, but like a big gate for a car. That would have been nice. And yeah. And then of course, if you want to, there's another way to the pool, but I would really count it more as a staff area where staff can actually walk down. But that's it. That's the Boardwalk Inn Resort in all her glory. One more for the books. What used to be an abandoned park now is, I wouldn't call it a very bougie hotel, but at $2,000-3,000 for one night, you're still paying a pretty premium. So, yeah. I quite enjoyed building this one. But I'm kind of hesitant to sell it. But like I said, with the game crashing, it's really leaving me no choice. So, it'll probably crash when I try to go and sell it. But let's find out. Will I get buy low? For the love of Christ, I better not get buy low. Okay. That's not too bad. $1.6 million profit. I would say that's pretty good because I probably put about $3.5 million into the place. That's including purchase of the property. It's all yours. Let's see if the game crashes. I'm willing to bet it's gonna. Let's just hurry up and get the hell out of Dodge. Wow, it didn't crash. Very interesting. Oh, wait a minute. Saving. There's still time for her to do something dumb. Let's just give it a second. Now, I could have put different pictures and different beds in each room or whatever, but that was the Boardwalk Inn. Oh, check that out. Straight 9s. 999. 4 9s of pure gold that the U.S. government will convince you that their coins are made of, as advertised on TV, to screw you out of your hard-earned money. But only 2 limited per customer. Yeah, I don't think so. Like I said, I know it was crap angling. In fact, you know what? I'm going to show you one more property. No, it's not the Christmas house. I still have a couple more things to do on that one. Like the front decking. But there is one more. Remember my actual Christmas house? The Victorian mansion? Well, there's another mansion there now. In this, I'm thinking about making my office. Though, once again, for the money, I might sell it. I don't know. If I can build something better the next time out of that park, because I will be buying the park again and ripping it down and doing my thing, I may sell this mansion. Now this one's an incomplete, but since I'm showing it to you, I could do a live stream and just finish it in a live stream, but no promises. But here you have it. I still haven't done the garage here yet, or this is more like a carport, but either way. Oh, damn, the lag. Yeah, that's another thing about me. You'll learn if you subscribe to my channel. I like to push games to their limits. Especially in House Flippers, no exception. But yeah, you got your little fountain here. Make it nice and bougie. Get rid of these vans. It's alright. Open, you stupid garage. And yeah. Now we'll go, I'll head inside. Red tagged as in condemned. You have your sitting room as you come in. Now, this house has never crashed, so you will get a better viewing of this when it is finished. But for now, you can just enjoy the crappy angling. I just didn't feel like doing... If you ever heard of Murphy's Law, then you know what can go wrong will. And if I decided to just go live, then I know the game would have crashed. That's the beauty of Murphy's Law. Right. So you got a pretty sick Audi right there. You know, basically a parlor, if you will, / office. You know, I just gotta stick my pussies in somewhere. And I'll probably add some decor to that, to the top of that. I'll shoot something down the road. And I don't know what car that is. Looks... I don't want to say it's a Ford GT. Could be a McLaren. But I don't know, but it's a sick car. That's all I care about. A nice big bush by the stairs, because why not? Come in here, got a pool table, a nice laid down fireplace by the pool table. Your like living room. I'll probably replace this couch, but for now I'm just gonna leave it. And regular TV menu. Then if you come in here, you got your dining room. Again, I'll probably add a few decor items there, so you may see some very minor differences when it comes to the full tour of this house, but you have nothing to really worry about as far as crashing goes, because it's nothing monumental like that hotel I built. So I tried to keep it sort of Victorian, or maybe very early 1900s, like plush, but I think it's a mix of today, like today's posh and bougie, and maybe a little Victorian bougie. So You kind of get the best of both worlds. Oh yeah, and I didn't add the gold trim up here either. So that should be there the next time I go live. Right. Oh yeah, and this is just the way into the garage. So now we'll head upstairs. No, actually we'll go outside first. Nothing to write home. I left a cross there because I can't justify knocking down a cross. I know most people can, but I can't. So, right. I'll probably add some shrubs, you know, bushes, things in that nature once I get this wall painted or do whatever I do with it. Let me, where's the switch? Is that control? There we go. Now you have your small pool here. Just surrounding neons going around. Again, nothing too vague. Alright. Oh yeah, and in here you have your laundry room. It's a toilet sink laundry room. I know across the pond they either call it a toilet or for some reason they would know I'm American in 2 seconds. If I went over there, I'm like, can I use the bathroom or the restroom? For some odd reason, that's you either say toilet over there or a lube or whatever. I'll just make them think I'm Australian. I'll just ask, can I use the dunny? I actually said that here in America. I'm not, one day I actually went to Boston, Massachusetts. I'm like, yo, mate, can I use the dunny? The guy just looked at me with a blank stare, like had no idea what I just said. And I go, yo, man, I said, your shitter. Where's your shitter? And like I try to put on that fake foreign accent. And he goes, oh, he goes, you mean the bathroom? I'm like, I guess, yeah. In other words, trying to play clueless. And he pointed out that I was in the back, and okay. So, did I already show this room? I got into a little bit of a rant and lost myself. But anyways, this is the bathroom off the main entrance. And here you have your full bath. Again, pretty much the same wash, rinse, repeat as far as the ceiling goes. Trying to give you that level of, oh yeah, you got a washer and dryer there. There'll probably be a few more things added there, so you have bedroom number 1. That, if I recall, this is a 3-bedroom house, so alright. As I show rooms, I'm going to close doors so I don't backtrack. Oh yeah, and here we got the closet for this room. Get a picture with that Audi because why not? You know, got your twin beds here, so say you're gonna have a servant that sleeps there, full-time servant, and then you're gonna have, say, a couple of boys or girls or whatever. They got this room. I can hear my PlayStation fan ramping up again. That's not good. And you have a full bath in here. So, yeah. Lovely. That's not good. If this house crashes, then I know for damn sure this one's gonna have to go too. And here's the master. Excuse me. I sold possibly rusted Ford Ranger, Ford F-150, or F-100 maybe, actually. I don't know, either way, don't get rid of the rust, just clear coat over it, keep that rustic look. That's what I would do. You know, you got your walk-in closet, all good and dandy. Whatever weird-looking electric thing this is. I'm pretty sure that's electric. That's... yeah. And then you have the master bathroom. Alright. So here's the drill. Okay. Tried to glitch me in the doorway. I'm pretty sure that's it. For now, until I can figure out what little more I can put in here. So, yeah. Well, if you made it to the end of the video, I'd like to thank you all for watching. And here it goes. It's going to crash. Oh, maybe not. Now, see, if I was on play, if I was doing it live, like I said, it would have crashed. I thought for sure the way it froze, I'm like, yep, there it goes. I didn't want this to be the thumbnail, but oh well. So yeah, thank you all for watching. How the hell did I get $10 million all of a sudden? I was at like, alright, I was at 9,999,000. I made a joke about the all night. Okay, ignore that. I need some sleep. Alright, nothing else left now to say but always be you, be the real you, be the true you. The world has enough creeps in it already, so little word to the wise. If someone disrespects you, just walk away from them. Because at the end of the day, you can keep your head held high and know you're better than them because you didn't feed into their behavior. On the other hand, they keep following you to the point where you snap, then I can't really blame you. But if they're just going by and they mumble something, don't feed into it. Because a creep like that's only out for one thing. It's to try and find someone to fight with. And then they'll cry victim when you punch them upside the head. And you're usually the one that goes to jail because cops don't really like to do their jobs fully correctly and fully investigate. 99% of the time. So, if necessary, kind of just swallow it and keep walking. Make them look like the loser. Like I said, if necessary, and you have to go back at them because they keep following you, then I don't blame you. Right. Now, 2 channels you need to go check out. One is Pam's Game TV 2000, as she also does really great builds. I know I build mansions, but she does smaller, more leisure builds. And they are real pieces of art, so go check her out. And my other one's my brother from another mother. He may be 5,000 something miles away from me, but we think alike, we act alike. We may come from two different nations, but that doesn't mean nothing. And that's my brother, Flawless Rage 2. If you want someone who doesn't give a shit about your opinion on his, basically what he talks about, or if you're a Karen or you're a snowflake, well, like me, he's just going to tell you how it is. So, yeah, definitely go follow and subscribe to his channel as well. And mine, if you're daring. But until then, I'm going to leave because I need to have a cig. And once again, I'd like to thank you all for watching and Happy New Year. Take care, everyone. Good night.